Around a year ago, me and my friend Phoenix decided we were going to watch Morbius and get really drunk. Since then, it has turned into an absolute tradition on this channel, and now that we've finished the Sony universe, it was only right to give you guys one big marathon. So before we move on to watching any new movies, Smosh movie coming soon, please enjoy Ben and Fob watch the Sony universe. I forced Phoenix to sit down with me and watch Morbius and then Madam Web. This was a horrible experience, but luckily, we did have a coping mechanism. Alcohol. See, I am now 18 as of this video, so now I can do this stuff. It's great. If you want to see us suffer, then watch the video because we do. Is it just me or is it getting mad Morbi in here?
It's morbin time, man.
Our general rule is going to be that anytime the movie does something a bit questionable, anything that makes you want to just put your head in your hands and go, why the f did they do that? Then we're going to drink. And then afterwards, we're watching Madam Web.
I've also never seen this movie.
I have seen this movie. So I've seen this movie when it came out.
Play the movie, man.
Alright, it's fine. It's only an hour and 44 minutes. I was drinking this a second ago and I'm like, I need to control when I'm drinking this because I'm gonna be fucking battered.
We're gonna get smashed. I wonder what that could stand for. wait, we're watching Morbius?
Bro, that's the title! It's really worrying that we're making jokes as shit as this already.
We shouldn't be here when it gets dark.
I wonder what happens when it gets dark.
He starts to morb. Ah!
Set the trap with the mouth of the...
It's Dr. Michael Morbius.
I am a doctor.
I am a surgeon!
Oh, what? Why have you done that? There's healthier ways to deal with your problem, Dr. Michael Morbius. Stop it. For me? This kid listens to 21 Pilots. This might be 6 Live.
This might be 6 Live. It's Dr. Michael Morbius.
Hello, Milo.
The person who was here before was Milo.
I actually want to point out, I think we should have taken a drink just for Jared Leto showing up.
Yeah.
Because that was a questionable choice.
I think just the presence of Morbius makes me want to drink.
Milo?
Milo's fucking dead. What is he doing? No, my letter. No.
Please can I have my letter back?
They're literally gonna beat him to a pulp.
My letter back.
I knew it.
Hang on, wait, why were they all speaking in English if this is Greece? Sounds like a drink to me.
It sounds like a drink.
Tastes like one too.
Michael Morbius completed his doctorate by 9...
Michael Morbius, I don't know why that's so funny to me.
I'm one.
Front page, American scientist rejects Nobel Prize. You know that
Noble.
actually like writing
Yeah, that's just not how you say that.
It's a Nobel Prize. Drink. The MCU's photoscience actually had a base in real science. This is just you're gonna inject yourself with bat.
You should try eating a bat. That's gone really well in the past couple years.
Never gone wrong ever.
Dr. Michael Morbius started COVID-19.
We have Jared Leto to blame. He was method acting. We can't help it.
I should have died years ago, Martin.
Amen. Preach.
I'll drink to that.
Yes, man.
Cheers to that.
Why do you have a morb cave in the hospital?
Is that like a goon cave?
No.
Guys,
It's
do you
like the
wanna
Batcave
do you wanna
from
come chill in my
Batman.
morb cave? I know that voice. I'm just trying to see if there's a way to make it a higher quality video, but it's just not.
It's just the film, man.
You know how fucking Christopher Nolan chooses to shoot only on like IMAX? Do you reckon the director of Morbius was like, we can only shoot it in 360p?
Also, no city is ever that busy. I went to New York in the middle of summer, and it was not even remotely this busy.
International waters.
Finished my drink, by the way.
Fucking hell.
That was a pint of vodka coke.
Jesus.
Success, Martin. We did it.
He sounds excited, to be fair.
It's just what you always wanted. Could be a collector's item one day, you never know.
Did he just make a fucking paper mache bat and go, this could be a collector's item?
That's it, bingo.
I don't like these noises.
That's it, bingo. Why is she moaning?
Yeah, wait, why is she making noises?
Why is she going, oh, as she puts this syringe in?
She's just
It's
got
not
like,
that deep.
she's got like a needle fetish.
She just really likes it. That's why she became a doctor. She just really loves injecting people.
I swear she's like a kid's doctor as well. I swear. Come on.
I like how we made up that one of the characters had a fetish and then instantly called her a pedophile.
A needlephile, if you will. Up
I
top.
need a file.
Shouldn't be down here.
I can be wherever I want, nurse.
Doctor.
Whoa.
That was a bit sexist. Personally, I'm gonna drink because I don't think sexism should be a thing.
Personally, I'm gonna drink because I can't go without it. I think he just morbed.
I just morbed. He's hanging from the fucking ceiling like a bat. She just has no emotion. Stop! Michael! Stop it!
Stop! Stop, Michael!
I feel like I should stop putting the lid back on because I keep going back because there's another thing. Are you excited for the sequel, Morbius and Wong? Why did he fall like that?
It's not crazy. This man had a cult on an island. And everyone just kind of brushes past that.
Oh, that was a Venom reference.
Wait, where? I love Venom.
Guys, have they mentioned that they want this to be part of the universe, the connected universe?
I hate that I'm actually kind of happy that they mentioned Venom. I love Venom,
It's
man.
because you got
so
to think
good.
about a different movie. Also, the bold bloke, I know him from somewhere. Oh my god, that's fucking Tyrese Gibson. He's the guy from Fast and Furious. Mate, this is me with tomato puree. Sorry, I have to say this real quick.
You with tomato puree.
Every now and then, I'll be like looking through the fridge, I see tomato puree, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not. That was a questionable position.
No, keep going,
No,
keep going.
No,
I've even developed a form of echolocation.
I'd love to see Jared Leto walk around trying to echolocate, just walking to his wall.
What, the blood in the freezer?
The blood in the freezer.
What, the blood in the freezer?
How did this movie make Matt Smith bad at acting?
I made a terrible mistake, Milo. We won't make mistakes, don't worry about it. Right, you've never made one like this before.
Where's my phone?
Just
You're so bored.
Have I ever said no? Have I always given you the money? I can't control it!
I can't control it. I'm having a drink for that.
I nearly knocked over my drink.
Oh my god, that was almost a good acting moment then. Fucking hell.
And I wasn't looking.
Don't worry, it wasn't worth a replay. She just breathed a bit.
Is he about to morb? Is he gonna morb right now?
It's feeling mad Morby in here, I'll be honest.
I'm starting to kind of morb.
Has he morbed? He's morbed!
He's mobbing out. I'm gonna morb the hell out of this film.
Oh my god, I need some alcohol.
Are we watching Madam Web after this?
Yes, stay tuned for Madame Web.
Stay tuned.
We'll have good days and bad. Pilates helps.
How are you on boats?
Enough.
He's been imprisoned.
Probably deserves it. Someone please make this photo real.
They must have spent the entire budget on like actors and not writers.
Oh, that's exactly what they did. I'm so sure of it.
I'm starting to get hungry. You don't want to see me when
I'm doing a shot for that.
I'm killing myself.
I'm doing a
Bro.
shot for that. I'm doing a shot for that.
I'm drinking straight rum because of that. Oh, it sprayed all over my face. It's squirted on me. I am very not sober right now.
It's 7:30 p.m.
I didn't realize quite how drunk I was until I made it downstairs.
I'm so fucked in the head.
I got downstairs and I started talking to my mum and I was like, oh fuck. It's fine guys, if I need more alcohol, I'll just drive to the shops.
Somebody get this man some car keys.
Because it's not necessarily like a... Oh, I've just spilled wine all over my desk. Fuck. I just spilled it all over my Lost Mary. Oh, fuck.
I nearly knocked over my drink.
Fuck, it's on my carpet. I've got red wine on my carpet. Hey, Editing Ben here. As I said, this is a bit of a delayed video, so I'm editing this way after we filmed it. But there is still like a faint pink stain on my floor, which I don't think is ever going to leave. So that's fun.
Why is it that every time I film with you, I want to kill myself?
Oh my god, he's morbing. That was unnecessary.
What the hell, man?
He's destroyed perfectly good police tape.
Kind of valid though, a cab.
I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
I've been there, you know.
Morbius.
Do you know the average male body has 12 pints of blood in him? I mean, how much do you think the doctor could drink?
I don't know.
The doctor!
Last time he had 36 beers.
Hello. I'm the doctor. Basically. Run.
It's just gonna be shit, isn't it? Just the rest of the film's just gonna be bad.
Perfect Michael, selfless Michael, Michael the favourite. Oh, don't be childish, Milo.
You know what's really sad? Matt Smith's giving his fucking all here. He's acting the hell out of this.
We are the few.
Against the many. I wrote this movie!
Tell Michael.
He just killed the Morb father. Am I crazy? Or is his ringtone the same sound effect that they use when they show coordinates on screen? Listen again. That's a drink.
Quit out, friend.
Hold on. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wait.
Stop. Why am I looking at Morbius's
Holy
vagina
shit.
right now?
Wait. I'm not even kidding. I can't show this in the video, but genuinely it says on screen right now, it's morbing time. I have a lot of regrets in life. That's probably quite near the top.
I feel like there's going to be, for the first half of the film, there's going to be quite a lot of content, and then the second half, there's going to be like a severe drop-off. I'm so sorry to Ben who's editing this. I just literally could not give less of a shit. There hasn't been enough of Matt Smith for me to care about this scene. Like, the whole film's trying to convince us that they're boys, but...
And she's awake for some reason. Oh my god, is she about to morb?
Holy shit, that's so fucking funny. That's the end of the film. Holy fuck. That's so funny. That's not even remotely the end of the film.
How is that an ending?
It feels like there should be another act. That's so funny.
Do you remember Spider-Man No Way Home did this?
No, it fucking is not Michael Keaton. They did not get Michael Keaton in this goddamn movie. How much did they pay Michael Keaton for this? Wait, and they just let him go? No. No, 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 no.
I'm not sure how I got here. Has to do with Spider-Man, I think. I'm still figuring this place out, but I think a bunch of guys like us should team up. Could do some good.
Intriguing.
So, how did you like Morbius?
Genuinely, I want to kill myself. Should I say a YouTube appropriate version?
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Ben. I didn't like it. I will film Madame Web with you. But then if you ask me to film a fucking YouTube video again, I'm gonna really seriously consider not doing it.
There's a red wine stain on my foot. I forced Phoenix to sit down with me and watch Morbius and then Madame Web. This was a horrible experience, but luckily we did have a coping mechanism. Alcohol. See, I am now 18, so now I can do this stuff. It's great. If you want to see us suffer, then watch the video because we do. Are you excited for Madame Web?
I hate my life.
Okay.
Morbius was so recent. It's so fresh on my brain.
We just watched it.
Just like 10 minutes ago. It's bad.
That was my main problem with it. Is like the movie is shit and then it kind of just ends and you're like, "Oh,
yeah." They set up the whole third act or fourth act, I suppose. And then they roll credits and then seemingly completely undercut that fact in the post-credit scene.
I think my biggest issue with that whole movie is the fact that like it doesn't have an ending, it just stops.
Something to do with Spider-Man, I think. Okay, buddy. Okay, Keaton. I'm drinking lemon gin with 7-Up in it because we didn't have any tonic water.
Good luck. I'm going for my same strategy as last time, except this time I've got Casiero del Diablo.
You just see that logo and you know it's going to be a great film.
I'm already drinking because of it. Oh yeah, it's the same rules as last time. Anytime the movie does something a bit questionable, anything that makes you want to just put your head in your hands and go, why the f did they do that? Then we're gonna drink.
100 years and you made this. My mother was in the Amazon researching spiders when she died.
I will say, to be fair, already it looks nicer than Morbius.
It does look better than Morbius.
Like, it's nicer to just look at it. Do you reckon Sony know they are allowed to use Spider-Man? They act like they're only allowed to, like, add clues.
Las arañas.
Las arañas!
Mythical spider people who run across the treetops and punish evil men with their black poison touch.
Las arañas just means spiders. Do they think that saying it in another language makes it a new thing?
That's definitely what it is.
Even my drink this movie's better than the last one. I'm actually starting to feel a bit hopeful.
Oh god, I just realised how much I'm going to hate this movie. Just because of the amount of spiders that are going to be in it.
Oh shit,
I have really bad arachnophobia.
Incredible, isn't it?
Oh, I really liked that camera work. Ugh! These are Torchwood level zooms.
I'm really enjoying like the handheld vibe. It's kind of a bit too much now, though, I must admit.
They were doing a lot of zooms a second ago, and that was like very early Torchwood. They do that a lot in Torchwood. Are you telling me that she was researching spiders in the Amazon and then she died?
That's wild.
What the frick?
Fun fact, at one point in my life, for like 2 months, every time I closed my eyes, I saw a big spider. Oh.
She will come back when she needs answers, and when she does.
That audio is terribly synced. Or it was just really shit ADR.
It was probably really shit ADR.
It's Dakota Johnson from The Ellen Show.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited.
I lost the pulse. I'm starting compressions now.
Ben, what are you even doing back there?
Ben? Uncle Ben? Ben Parker.
She's not going to...
Is that the plot of this movie?
Do you know what? I was just excited because I saw fucking Adam Scott.
I was also excited about Adam Scott, and then I heard Ben, and it's like, oh god, the end of this movie is going to be Peter Parker being born, isn't it?
If that's Ben Parker, I'm calling it now. We've both got to do a shot.
Never thought I'd be this happy to be back in Queens.
Wait, you've never been shot
Queens?
at
Queens.
So
No, they
want
are.
it to be Peter
They
Parker.
are. It's so Ben Parker, 100%.
Who flips off an ambulance? Jesus. Kids. You know what? Mr. Ben Parker here did all the work, so...
Get yourself a shot now. Sydney Sweeney.
I'll see you guys back at your apartment. Stuff.
Twin Towers.
I peed outside and everything.
She peed outside.
You will.
You will.
If the plot of this movie is predicted by a fucking fortune cookie, I swear to God. Was that the same police officer from Morbius? Hold on.
No way they've connected this universe.
That is just some guy, actually. My fault.
That
I
is
think
just
I might have
some
just
guy.
been racist.
That's slightly motivated, actually.
But her, I can't remember her name, but I had a massive crush on her like 8 years ago. It is quite weird seeing her now because I did have a crush on her when she was like 14. I was younger than her at the time when I had a crush.
That's me with Sabrina Carpenter right now.
What, you have a crush on young Sabrina Carpenter?
No! See, this is good so far. Like, the dialogue's bad, but I'm getting sort of invested in the story.
This
the story's
is nowhere
there.
near the worst movie I've ever seen, I'll put it that way.
The story is real and it exists.
It's done a better job. It's done a better job of grabbing me than Morbius did. I mean, even like that shot would never have been in Morbius.
No,
At
like
least-
the door closing on the
yeah.
camera.
It feels like they're trying a little bit more.
I'm Cassie. I'm gonna help you out today, okay?
And I'm Ben Parker.
I have a sister who's heavily pregnant.
Hey, Cassie!
What the fuck is going on here?
What the hell?
Does her web connect us all?
Her whole thing is being able to see different universes, right?
Oh, is this like the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Is this meant to be like
She's
the
like-
web of life and death?
Yeah. But I think this might be her seeing the whole film.
You're okay. 80%. Oh, that's great. Slightly above that of a dead fish.
You did not just laugh at that.
I find Adam Scott very endearing. They made a good choice putting him in this movie.
Wait, I need to get your oxygen levels.
Again?
What are you talking about?
My O2 is 89.
No, it's not.
He's not done it yet. Or she's seen it before it happened.
Oh, you're right.
Slightly above that of a dead fish, am I right? I thought that was Robert Downey Jr. for a second.
I thought that was Billy Butcher for a second.
Well. If it isn't the spider cunt.
I really hate that the movie is kind of like I'm low-key getting into it. The cinematography is definitely the best part so far, though. Like some of these shots have actually been really nice.
Where's my spider?
They took my spider.
Where's my spider?
Where's my spider?
The same three faces. Every night, the same vision.
Every shot in this scene has been a Dutch angle, by the way, which is kind of cool, but also they're overdoing it a little bit now. Okay, this movie's got terrible ADR.
So I'm not gonna sit back and let
You
it
can
happen.
literally see their lips moving at different times.
I will find them and kill them first.
He wasn't speaking then.
Yeah, they're definitely the Parkers, aren't they?
Shortly.
New ways to find people if you know their faces.
And also, my brother's a paramedic.
I really hope you give birth to that child, Peter. I hope Peter's born before you die. Oh shit.
What are you
Maybe it's not the Parkers.
Good thing you had no idea today was the day you were going to die.
That was a fucking cringe line, I can't lie. Is that Emma Roberts? That's fucking Emma Roberts.
That's Emma Roberts.
Thanks for having me. I'm his sister-in-law, Mary.
Nice to meet you. Ben is so
That's fucking...
That's Mary Parker! And she's heavily pregnant! No way.
If Madam fucking Webb names Peter Parker, I swear to God. I'm assuming Madam Webb is Dakota Johnson.
Yeah.
Fireworks. It could blow up any minute.
Oh, everyone's slow-mo.
Man, they really messed up the pacing in this scene, huh?
Good one, man. Oh my God. She's got blood on her hands. Get it? No. Oh no. Oh no. He's just a normal guy who's been haunted by visions of himself being murdered for years. I fear he may be a reasonable villain.
He's just not as good as Matt Smith, unfortunately.
You want me to get the blood in the freezer?
What, the blood in the freezer?
Is her name Cassandra Webb?
I think so.
If her last name is Webb, I'm going to take a drink. I'll wait for confirmation, but... Okay, there is not a single subway train in New York with seats that nice. There is... Or that, just even that clean. What was that? Some kind of Spider-Man? Do you know what movie I fancied her in when I was a kid? It's called, like, High School... No, Middle School. The worst years of my life. Yeah,
Amen, man.
she played
What
the
a
girl in
banger.
that. She had these, like, massive black frame glasses. And, like, 13-year-old me was just like, oh my God, that's going to be my
That's
wife.
a great film, by the way. At the end, when it said that his brother's dead.
Unreal
Great
movie. That's like Fight Club for kids. I know they've changed how the movie looks because they're on the subway, but it's starting to look a little Morbi.
What does he think that's gonna do? The train's just gonna keep going.
Where does he think
It's
he's
like
going?
he gets to the end of the train and then the train still goes. That's just Spider-Man.
That is just Spider-Man, yeah.
We don't have tickets for this train. That's your biggest concern.
That's not how the subway works.
Get an Oyster card, love.
It's getting more Morbi by the second.
It is do you see what even the color grade is starting to look a little bit Morbius.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not a perv, but I have noticed that
Sydney
it's the
Sweeney,
second
not the
time.
character. Sydney Sweeney, not the character.
No, I'm not saying it because I'm saying I've just noticed that's the second time they've upskirted Sydney Sweeney now.
It's like they knew I was coming.
No hits at the train station. Bus.
I love the ambition of that shot, but it was fucking horrendous. I did not enjoy that.
You guys just give her a chance, please.
You guys, just give her a chance, please.
It was like a spider
person.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I knew she was gonna do that.
This is awful.
They can climb like spiders.
This was a really promising movie at the beginning. I hate that I really liked that. I hate how much I enjoyed that.
On the upside, no curfew.
Can I just say...
Her t-shirt says, I eat maths for breakfast.
We noticed that at the same time. That is a fucking... That's not a drink. That's a fucking glug.
And she's holding a Sudoku book. I've just opened this. And the can's blue. Right. Hello. Ben went for a piss and I'm still recording.
I love each
I love that her song that brings dread into her heart is Toxic by Britney Spears.
Wait, she's gonna run him over.
But they've got to do it like the clip from, there's one that Taylor Swift was in that Christian... Amsterdam! That was it! That's so good!
Oh my god! He's gonna run the clock.
Oh my god, that looked fucking brutal. Can we take a drink for the fact that Americans shift gear with a fucking stick on the side of the wheel?
Yeah, hi man.
I'm so sorry. Yes. You should be so sorry. All of you should be sorry.
Was that meant to be like an emotional beat in the movie?
I don't know.
Genuinely, I don't know if that was meant to hit or not. Because that did not. I felt sober until I went for that piss, and then I was like, oh shit. Do you know I quit vaping, by the way?
Oh yeah. Congrats, man. My mom was researching spiders in the Amazon when she died.
Shut the fuck up. In the nicest way possible, of course.
Do you think when the police put up the tape, they also slightly unscrew one light bulb just to make it scary?
Tune! Umbrella Academy reference. Into the night, and then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now.
I was lucky. The longer he holds on to you, the more poison gets into your system.
Then what happens?
Then your heart stops.
So can he not, like, fuck?
That man can fuck.
Can he just, like, turn it on? No pun intended.
2 inches down. And you want to keep a rhythm like
2 inches, mate.
Okay.
That's far too much.
That's too much.
That's far too much.
And the Bristol Old Vic is the longest running theatre in the country. West End, you have nothing on us. The Bristolian legends Aardman created Gromit and all these other icons. Rocks on Bristol was nicknamed Satan, and it failed to explode.
All I know is that she was researching spiders. In her notebook, there's some stuff about...
He's edging us.
Say it. I did not clock that he was the guy from the beginning. I'll be so real.
No, me neither.
He's wearing the Charlie Kelly jacket.
You've got to cut this out.
Imagine I dox you in a fucking Madam Web video.
You genuinely, you could just, like, when you're showing me the edit, cut it out and then put it back in.
I promised your mother I would be here.
What? I just chucked that
Please.
across my room.
Please tell me that, bro.
It did not.
Ah, the ADR on this is awful as well.
Do you trust
Like, when he turns around, you can tell it's just not him speaking.
It's a genetic neuromuscular disorder.
But I don't have a neuromuscular disorder.
Life expectancy varies.
Single target nucleotide intervention. It's experimental, but there are some promising leads in the Amazon.
That's why you went there?
I'm unwilling to accept a diagnosis of helplessness. And I'm not going to teach my daughter to either.
You did it.
You did it.
This is the thing. This is kind of cute, but I feel like the movie expects us to be a lot more emotionally invested than we are.
Yeah. Like, we didn't know she was mad at her. A web connects us all.
If you master your power, you can use the web.
A web?
I'm feeling connected right now.
Great power will come.
Fuck off. You can't, in a Spider-Man film, you can't say the words great power will.
I swear they do not have powers. Why would they have powers yet?
My water broke.
Well, honestly, you probably peed yourself because that isn't supposed to happen yet.
Is that Peter B. Parker?
He's heading southwest on Vernon Avenue.
I cut them off at the second avenue.
That was... Okay,
Sick as
that
hell.
was the sickest shot.
That's amazing Spider-Man levels of cool.
That was TASM, like... Okay.
So sick.
I take back everything I've said about this movie. That was cold as fuck. That's some weird looking spider, man.
You know your good friend Cassie and how her mum was researching spiders in the Amazon when she died? Was that a hand grenade?
Oh, fuck off. That looked... Okay.
They're gonna defib the top of the ambulance.
Wait, that's kind of cold.
That's actually kind of sick.
Why is that actually smart as fuck?
Could not exist.
The wind. That's a drink. Oh, is it a firework factory? Is that what they are?
Oh my god, I think they are. Yeah.
That's actually kind of raw. I kind of like that. Oh, that's the Pepsi sign from the start.
Pepsi Cola?
Wait, that's the Pepsi sign that's on the river.
Have they mentioned Pepsi in this movie? I can't tell if they've mentioned Pepsi in this movie.
Did he just punch a firework? Is this the final battle?
If it is, then I'm going to be very disappointed. I thought she could just see the future.
No, they said when she was in Peru. She was like, your power means you can be in more than one place at once.
What the fuck? That's sick.
It's been so long since we recorded the first video that now we've got Keir Starmer as Prime Minister, by the way.
This is what a Labour Sony movies look like.
But the girls were never your future. I was.
Torchwood Zoom.
That zoom was kind of cringe.
Oh, is he dead? That felt like a quick resolution, I'll be honest.
That was so abrupt, and none of them even started that. Sydney Sweeney to the rescue? Oh, and they're gonna do CPR. That's so cheap.
Why are her eyes white? Is she blind? Does she have cataracts? Mr. Beast, come help. Peter Parker.
Are you all immediate family?
Yes. They're all mine.
They all have parents. They were just busy.
Yeah.
We got takeout.
We got take out.
We got take out.
I can see you. Standing up for what you believe.
Wait, hold on. Do we not see them as superheroes? Is the whole point of the movie that they're not superheroes?
We'll be ready.
Oh my god, this actually might be the end of the movie.
And you know the best thing about the future? It hasn't happened yet.
Fuck off.
Oh my god! That's the end of the movie! They did it again! They did it again!
They kill the bad guy, they don't turn into superheroes, and they end the movie.
They did it again!
They just murdered a guy and went home.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's the end!
Why can't Sony end a film?
Why can they not just give it an ending? If Kraven ever comes out...
If Kraven comes out, we will do it.
Yeah!
I feel like we have to.
This was not as bad as Morbius.
If in the next Venom film, they try and tie this shit in, I'm gonna be so upset.
I enjoyed this a lot more than Morbius.
Oh, yeah, by
but
far.
it doesn't feel like it was resolved. Like, there was, like, at no point did I feel like the plot was done. Ben Parker just exists. And Emma Roberts is in this
Ben
for
Parker's
some
there.
reason.
Ben Parker's there. Emma Roberts is playing Spider-Man's mom. Spider-Man is born right at the very end.
Spider-Man exists now.
And then
Yippee!
the movie ends. And it's like, I feel like if you're gonna introduce Spider-Man, at least he's Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Her web
It connects us all.
connects them all. So it has to connect. You can't understand. Also, she never once said her mum was in the Amazon researching spiders when she died.
No,
And
it's
that
just
was what I was waiting for
I
the
was
whole
waiting
film.
for that the whole time, and it never
I was sold a
happened.
lie.
It's so bad. We were so sold so early, and as soon as we said that, I feel like we cursed it, and suddenly the movie was just shit. Subscribe. Follow Shula Moment. Bye. Today, Fob and I are watching Kraven the Hunter. This is the third Sony movie we're watching, and honestly, they have not gotten better. We were both a little bit more optimistic going into this because it had been so long since the last one, but boy, it did not take long. Our spirits were crushed. Kick back, relax, and enjoy us suffering through Kraven the Hunter. What are you drinking today? Tell the people.
I am drinking Bombay Press distilled gin with a Mediterranean lemon fusion.
Wonderful.
I drank a third of this during the Morbius shoot, and I intend to drink the rest today.
I am drinking a lovely Thatcher's Rascal. Once I've finished that, I will be moving on to this rosé, and if I finish this somehow, I will be drinking this iced coffee that's been on my desk since yesterday.
Mine's in the goblet, by the way.
Shall we? Let's watch Kraven the Hunter.
The fucking film.
It's the same rules as usual, by the way. We're just drinking. I don't even want to say drinking when it's bad. We're just drinking when it's very Sony.
Drinking when we feel physical pain.
Which is why I'm cracking this open already. The Sony logo triggers something in me these days. I feel like the Vulture's about to appear and say,
Something to do with Spider-Man, I think. Relieve yourself.
Yeah, man, if you insist.
The man is clearly still pissing.
Mate, look at that pervert in front of him. He came around for a look. Hit him with a pincer movement.
Hey, Aaron, let me have a look at that.
Let me have a look at your Aaron Taylor Johnson.
We can't be making Johnson jokes 1 minute in.
Aaron Taylor, let's have a look at that Johnson, mate. Come on. That's what his wife said to him when he was 17.
I'm getting the word. Nonce.
His name's actually just Aaron Taylor. Or he just loves his Johnson.
The Johnson came as...
The Johnson what? The Johnson came?
Why is his mouth not moving when he speaks? They don't need to be doing ADR
It's become a trend. I'm craving a hunt. Look at his mouth.
Yeah, that was not moving then.
His mouth looks CGI.
They've Henry Cavilled him. I'm gonna take an extra long drink for the ADR and for the shit dialogue.
Oh.
Kraven.
I would argue that wasn't English.
Kraven. You can't say a name in a certain language.
He said it in the Russian accent as well. That's a drink if you ask me.
Kravinoff and Kravinoff, your father is coming to pick you up.
One of those is the chameleon, and I know this because I read comics.
Yo!
I love Thor, Love and Thunder.
Why?
Your mother is dead.
His mum's dead. Why is he just wearing a tie with a t-shirt?
Own life.
Oh.
She was weak.
It's a neck scarf, though, to be fair.
No, but he's wearing it like a tie. Look at how it's tied. It's a double Windsor, mate. I will say, since Morbius, every film, the, like, visuals have become a bit nicer. Like, this is a
Yeah.
lot nicer to look at than the other two. And
Yeah,
Madam
yeah,
Web was way better to
absolutely.
look at than Morbius.
Although, if you remember, Madame Web got gradually more Morbi as we went on.
Oh, yeah, true.
It's like there was that scene in the subway where it got green.
The general theme with Madam Web was it started off good and then became more like Morbius throughout. That was the problem with it. So as long as we can avoid that, I'm happy to call this a success.
Is it the Tsar?
Not even Pussycat.
Perhaps it's the Tsar's illegitimate half-brother. Like your Dmitri.
Leave the boy.
That was so unnecessary!
Oh my god!
How did they get Russell Crowe to do this movie? I feel like with all the Sony movies, my biggest question is how did they get these people to sign on to these movies?
The other two movies, you can sort of see it being like, oh well, oh it's Marvel. But with this, it's like, surely they know at this point.
Yeah, by this point it's pretty famous.
It's like
that these movies
Morbius
are
and Madam
shit.
Web were the two biggest bad films in the
They're
world.
like, they are famous for being bad.
Yeah, gotta figure out who he's supposed to be. But I don't think anyone.
Either he's going to be the villain or he's going to die very soon.
Yeah.
A true legend would fight fair. Not with a gun. You would do it one-on-one with only the tools you were born with.
This man is not a legend.
Well, in fairness, I think that's fucking stupid logic, because they have their own weapons. Like,
Yeah.
lions have teeth and shit that we don't.
To be fair, we do have some teeth.
If you and a lion both tried to eat each other at the same time, who do you think is winning?
I'd win.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I've got chompers, man.
Me in Garnet International Airport with a suspiciously lion-shaped belly.
Dimitri, move! I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Yeah, I've heard rumblings of who plays her grown up. And I'm really worried about the performance that we're about to get. All I'm saying is she may do the thing. It's not Angela Bassett.
In the name of all the spirits and all the mysteries.
Outside London is a great little, like, name tag, because sure, yeah.
Could be anywhere from Edinburgh to Kenya. I don't think it's very fair that they're calling him Sir Gay. Hey, Mr. Queer, get down here.
Are you weak like your mother?
Why were their parents together? Because it doesn't sound like they liked each other.
Because if you show
Like, it doesn't sound like either of them ever liked the other one.
Dimitri will go back to school in New York.
Outside London.
You will
You will stay here outside London with me. This is like the arse end of Wales.
They're in Pembrokeshire. Your brother will go to New York. You will stay here with me in Swansea. First he was talking to a lion, now a hawk too? Sorry. Well, that's gone brilliantly for you. If Dimitri has been able to just walk out the front door, why the fuck? Is Russia really the place to go for a hunter? The Serengeti might be a better... I like Croydon. You'll see some creatures there. I heard it wasn't in the script. I heard the actor can just do that.
It's the power of Aaron Taylor's Johnson. Man's about to hop in a spaceship. Oh no, it's the Eden Project. I thought that was in Wales. Or Cornwall.
A lot of movies have like, with like superheroes and superpowered people, have a scene where they're like discovering the powers. He kind of just seems to know that he has them.
He kind of just fell off a roof and discovered that.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the discovery.
Like, yeah, since he's come out of hospital, he's just been like, oh, makes sense. Do you know what that looked like then? With the, like, iris around the focal point. It looked like in Thor Love and Thunder, when Heimdall's kid shows up as, like, a fucking
glowing
head with the orange around
I forgot about that. Gun what? I didn't know they had those. They've gone all in with the gore so far, actually. It's like, it's been bloody.
I don't really care though.
It's like, it doesn't feel like it's earned it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it fits. It feels like they've gone, let's put some blood in and let's, you know, show the wounds. It doesn't feel like it's actually kind of naturally.
Let's be the Netflix shows.
A great example is like Bullet Train, another movie with Aaron Taylor Johnson. Where
I haven't seen Bullet Train, but I do believe Aaron Taylor Johnson appears.
Yeah, it's great, and it's like very gory at times, but it just kind of fits. Like you don't really think too much about it because it just makes sense in the movie, whereas it feels kind of shoehorned in here. Yeah, it's really. I think you'd love Bullet Train. It's like genuinely in my top 5.
I've heard really good things. I just haven't got around to it.
It's literally like top 5 all time for me, mainly because of that guy. Anders Johnson.
Anders Johnson. It's so funny because I was like, it was on the tip of my tongue. I was about to say that. Anders Johnson was on the tip of my tongue.
I am sorry for everything that has happened.
Just kidding. It's your brother.
Dude, Junie Cortez from Spy Kids can do that.
Oh, what? Grab fish? I thought you meant imitate other people's voice perfectly.
No, he can. He can. In Spy Kids, that's like part of his shtick.
Oh, in Spy Kids.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like Meghan Trainor's husband.
Yeah.
Move.
Move.
Mr. Taglin, I apologise. This guy, he came out of nowhere.
I see a rhino head back there.
He won't be bothering us anymore.
Oh.
Oh.
In a moment, you won't be bothered by me.
I hate to say it, but that was kind of good. That kind of got me.
That was kind of fire.
I think I'm going to have a very similar thing with this movie that I did with Madam Web.
That was really funny.
That was really good. That was good. I think I'm going to have a similar thing with this movie that I did with Madam Web, where I just found Adam Scott endearing. So when he was on screen, I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Angela Bassett did the thing.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Shit.
I didn't mean to scare you.
You did.
Ow. He walked directly up to you.
Calypso.
You're the boy.
And you're DeBose. Come on. Daily Bugle.
Is that the bench from Eternals?
I don't think so, because that city looks too English. This is a niche one. I don't know if you've seen Skins. There's going to be someone watching this who's seen Skins. But this looks like the bench that... Is it Cassie or Sid sits on? It's on Brandon Hill in real life.
Dick.
Fucking rad.
I live about as far away as you can possibly get from this place.
He lives outside London.
And my brother does.
Hey, Raja.
We need to talk about this.
Yes. We go again? Go, go.
I don't care if this is a bad guy. I like him. I'm trying to see the number plate to see if it's like.
Move in. Stop. Enhance 224 to 176.
It says one rhino.
Oh my god! It says rhino.
It says I rhino. I rhino. I rhino. That's subtle, man. I like it. I like it.
I rhino.
I feel like at this point that's actually a spoiler.
Yeah. I guess you could say I rhino.
I've been known to rhino. I rhino.
Senor Chorny is dead.
I rhino.
Don't you want to know why they call me the rhino?
Because I rhino.
He's about to rhine all over the place.
I feel like him producing a horn is gonna look really goofy.
Oh no, he's...
Oh. Boring.
He's unrhining.
Which one of you is going to be my partner?
Dude, this guy's so gay.
That's Mr.
I can't use that. Why is Harry Styles playing?
That's...
This looks like... Do you remember there was a scene in Spider-Man Far From Home that was meant to be Spider-Man taking down a bunch of Kraven's guys, and then they ended up cutting it?
Yes.
This looks like the same place, no?
It does.
I don't know if it's meant to be.
Yeah, it does. That's
But
crazy.
it does look similar.
It actually does.
I am going to drink for that last scene, though. Just the whole thing. And I Rhino gets its own drink.
All of our guys are dead.
Right, I'm clocking out.
Nikolai Krafinov's son, Sergei, is the hunter? But what is the...
Hang on.
Kraven?
Hang on. But does that not... So everyone knows that he's the hunter then? So that's just information that's out there? Because this isn't... This isn't an expose. This isn't going, he's the hunter. It's just under aliases. So it's just a known thing. But everyone's going, the hunter's a myth. Well, no, clearly it's a real bloke. Just Google him.
The only people who know he calls himself Kraven are dead. So, like, who got that information?
Cheers.
Father, Nikolai Kravinov. Mother, deceased. Suicide.
That's a weird name. I like that they clearly wanted to make it say Kraven the Hunter, but they didn't really have much reason to. Because neither Kraven or the Hunter are things that these guys should know he gets called.
The Hunter is a known thing, because that's been in, like, newspapers and shit.
Well, I suppose to be fair, if they've got this footage, then they'll know that he's the Hunter. Yeah, Kraven's
Also,
the one they should know.
Aliases, aka the Hunter. That's sort of what aliases means.
Yeah, sounds like another drink to me.
We're just picking this one frame to absolute pieces. Also, his face is only a 97.3% match.
He was coming out the shower. What if he was butt-ass naked? Like, cock and balls to the wind. Like, I have a question, because you know Kraven comics better than I do. Is he a bit like Aquaman, where it's like, there's a little bit of debate as to whether or not he shags the animals?
I honestly don't know. I'm gonna Google that. Like, that's his main thing, is that he kills animals, but he also loves them. I don't think he shags the lions.
This. It's my travel knife. Use it for work.
Ah. What you do for work, exactly?
I hunt. People.
Ooh.
Please, let go.
I do sort of like, though, that we've seen him so far sort of quite calculated in his movements and everything. And now that it's like...
Personal,
he's got
like,
mental.
the emotions are kind of taking control rather
Yeah.
than logic, and he's become a bit sloppy, yeah.
Exactly.
I will say, I didn't realise he had super strength. I thought he just had, like, agility and shit, like an animal. He ran into the side of that car and sent it spinning.
I think he's got, like, sort of animal qualities. So, like, he's charging them and that sort of shit.
I like that he tried to open the door. I like that he gave it a go. I also love the idea of it working. Like, it's completely bulletproof,
Like,
but the
oh,
doors
hello.
don't lock.
Oh. Jesus
That was cool.
Christ.
See, that was good, though. That's where the goriness kind of works, because that felt like a cool move.
They burned it.
Scar on his left eye sounded Turkish.
Jesus.
No, it wasn't Jesus.
How nuts would that be if the villain of this movie was Jesus?
Plot twist. I Rhino, but I also Rhizo.
Some legend you've become.
An intense scene between two great actors, but it's Kraven the Hunter, so I just couldn't give a fuck. Like, I wish I could care.
Any other movie, that would be generational.
This man's neck to shoulder ratio is crazy. Oh, do you know what would have been great, like, advertising for this movie? If one of the alternative posters was Aaron Taylor Johnson doing that pose of the wolf sat in the rain like that. Do you know who Dan Levy is? Imagine him combined with Brendan Urie.
This is my first video on Instagram.
99.9% match now.
That's a different match.
That's an inconsistency. Cheers.
They've also just made up a completely new Rhino backstory.
I'm still yet to see a horn. Give me a horn.
They're edging us.
This whole movie feels like when you watch a movie that was originally made in another language.
Yeah.
And they've done a
feels
voiceover.
Like a dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even find it funny anymore. I'm just like, please, just try.
I've not found this funny for a long time. The Grave Cave.
Do you know how bored I am that made me laugh as much as it did?
1, 2,
3, motherfucker.
Was that a Jack Black reference?
That's immediately what I went to.
What a day.
Titters. Love those things. He's gonna rhyme.
I want to see that horn come out.
Oh my god, they cut away.
If he doesn't have a horn, I'm going to be seriously disappointed. Yeah, oh, they didn't show it! I'm pissed off.
Why did they just kill Kraven?
Dude, it's like, you know how you can hit Sontarans in that one spot on the back of their neck?
I wish I never met you, Kravinovs.
We didn't get to see him using his powers and being good at it. We got teases of it, and then the first time he used his powers properly, he died.
And told the Rhino who I was.
Did you really think Father would not recognize actions of his own son?
Oh, it's midnight. I'm having a drink just for the sake of it. Oh, he's just killed his dad.
Dimitri.
You should see the look on your face.
Dad left you something.
See, yeah, all of this would make sense if it said, like, a week later.
Yeah.
But surely they would have had this conversation a long time ago. For fuck's sake. After all the shit I said
and the
earlier
throne
about
as well.
How... Oh.
Poster.
Oh, please tell me that's the credits. Oh! There's no post-credit scene. They just gave up. They just were like, fuck it.
Kraven the Hunter will return.
Post-movie, how are you feeling?
It was so bad. It was so awful.
I've got to say, this one was the most disappointing in terms of, like, it was hard to even laugh at it at times.
It's got to the point where we are, for the benefit of the viewer, 3 hours into the recording, and I'm drained. I'm exhausted.
Do you know what? This is the
I shouldn't
shortest.
feel exhausted after watching a film.
This is the shortest recording that we've done for one of these, and yet it's probably the most exhausted I've felt. I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left. It's just shit.
Just gone. But I've just come off the back of last night having watched Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Which is potentially the perfect Marvel movie. I feel like that made it so much worse.
I think it is just a thing of like, it's not even funny, it's just bad. It's just shit.
Can we never do one of these again?
Ha ha ha. Funny you should say that. In the last Netstalgia, I said if the video got 20 likes, then we would watch the Smosh movie, and it got a few more than 20. So please do keep an eye out for that. Do you have anything that you particularly want to plug? I am being deadly serious. Fob's camera died at this exact moment. Thank you. My AirPods have just died. I can't hear anything. Guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Leave a comment. They help very much. We'll see you in the next one.